So my great Uncle John and his whole family, he had 5 brothers and sisters. They all came down to South Louisiana in the late 1800s. They were enticed to come down here by a land promoter. The guy's name was W.W. Dusong. The only reason I know that is because my grandfather always talked about that. And they were Midwest farmers, and they made their way down to Louisiana in a covered wagon. As I understand, the land in South Louisiana was very different back then. It was basically just a series of freshwater marshes, and drainage was a big deal. So everything was flooded. So if you found a ridge, a piece of high ground, that was a coveted piece of property, and they settled on a ridge, which later became branch. Somewhere along the line, they heard about a style of rice called Providence rice, and the way that worked was you'd hold the water on the high ground, and you'd set up a situation where you could drain that water to the low ground, and you would allow water to go to that low ground to feed that rice crop as you needed it. And there was a roughly 20-acre patch of really low ground. It held water almost year round, and they grew their first rice on that 20 acres, and they grew that style of rice. And they would rice was strictly a cash crop. They would harvest it themselves, consume most of it, sell the rest to their neighbors. That style of rice farming is what really brought the rice industry. That was the birth of the rice industry in South Louisiana. It wasn't local just to here. It was all along the southern belt from Lafayette to Beaumont, Texas, is kind of where all that got started. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you like this, go to Facebook and like us, and go to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it.